having the innate capacity of creation within this realm, this physical realm that it has created for itself to experience itself. You begin seeing how your matter, your mind, your emotions are not you. They are your tools. Hello again, hello. Listen, if you want to reach your highest potential, you want to see what you're truly capable of, human, beautiful, marvelous creation. You want to become aware of your superpowers, of your innate magic of creating life. Nothing is ever outside of your grasp. Nothing is ever impossible. Everything is possible for you to exist right now. Let me help you out. We begin. I've got pen and paper. I suggest you grab yours. Sit down, get comfortable, but not too much, and let's go. I'm going to begin with acceptance. And I'm going to take you on a journey with it. Everything that you perceive of is nothing but your reflection. Everything is you pushed out. Whether or not you know that already, go and watch my last video. Then you'll put it together with this one. What we're doing here now is a continuous creation of bliss. Should you want to be part of it, like, share, subscribe. Whether or not you're with it, trust and believe that every one of my videos will open up a new level of existence within yourself. All you need to do is be open and accept it. That you are capable of everything. Now, whether or not you already know that you are infinite potential, you yourself, whoever you are, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you come from. You existing in this very now moment, you are infinite potential. But because you're identifying yourself with stories, past, or with hopes, future, you are never actually becoming aware of what you are right now. Life, you're alive. You are existing right now. The moment you come to that awareness, through your own inner awareness of self, you start realizing your layers, your perceived layers of perception through which you perceive yourself and life. Every single belief that you've been conditioned with, yes, by society, by your family, by toxicity, by ancestry, every single perspective or belief, every single perspective of existence you may hold does not apply in this now moment. Right here, right now, what we are, what's happening is life unfolding. And me, I am pouring, I am speaking life into you so that you can unfold beautifully to your highest potential in the most beautiful, miraculous ways. So, you acknowledge that this now moment, time itself, is simply a continuum. This now moment is repeating itself every day. For as long as you're identifying yourself with your past stories and instincts that those stories and experiences have created, you're identifying yourself with matter, with biological matter, not with the infinite essence of life that you are. You understand that. Then you also understand that your perceived and preconditioned limitations of whatever there may be that's preventing you from experiencing the fullness of bliss, that being life at every moment, is merely yourself, that which you call yourself. You see, the things that you believe are stopping you, the things that you believe are scared of, the things that you believe are continuously perpetuating your suffering is you. You are making a continuous, constant choice of being still. Now, the greatest understanding we've publicly come to know is that we are all energy, right? Energy can never be stagnant. You are not a closed circuit. You're open. You're connected to all that there is. All that there is you. But because of your constant biological matters choices, you have become a closed circuit. In order to break out of it, you will experience pain, suffering. Yes, for that is your biological matters identification with it. Now, when you start believing in a greater power, in a greater purpose, God, life, universe, source, whatever you want to call it, and you surrender to it, understanding and knowing that it is ever sustaining you. For you are it, and it wants to live, it wants to thrive. For if you thrive, everything else thrives. The better you thrive, the better everything else thrives. For life thriving helps life thrive. Exactly in the same way that's happening through this very video for you. You surrender to a greater power, understanding that this greater power is always in your benefit, is always sustaining itself in your highest, most pleasant benefit. Negativity and positivity is simply being your mere human perception. You surrender and you start following that intuitive nudge, that all knowing intuitive nudge that's always leading you exactly where you're meant to be. Whether or not you're perceiving that you are meant to be there, you are. For if you were to observe your past experiences, you were always at the right time, at the right place. For you are here today now, right? And whether or not you're pleased with whoever, wherever you are today now, you're exactly where you're meant to be. For life, you, yourself, within yourself, are continuously directing yourself, moving yourself to where you want to be, to your fullest manifestation of potential. Now, when you surrender and you begin following the intuitive nudge, and you begin cultivating a strong, unwavering belief in life, you're no longer swerved by anything that comes your way. You take everything with a smile and a thank you. You become grateful for existence itself. You become grateful for all that there is and all that you are in this now moment. And you're simply doing your best, not trying, doing your best to experience the fullest expression of yourself right now. Without fear, shame, guilt, of course, without harming or causing any havoc out there. Without fear, shame, guilt. You allow yourself to express your fullest expression of yourself in this now moment. In order to do all of this, you will need to have accepted. That is where everything would have begun. Acceptance. You have accepted this now moment. You have accepted yourself, your perceived sense of self in this now moment. You have accepted your perceptions of reality and existence itself in this now moment. You accept it all and you surrender it. And then you simply become being. And then you simply come back to life, to source, that within you. And you allow it to unfold. Life, you allow yourself to unfold. Without limitation, without restriction, without fear, shame, guilt, blockages, anything. For anything that comes is there to serve you. For anything that comes, you have created it. Life itself has created it for the very life within yourself so that it can thrive. And you're now open to perceiving that. You're no longer restricting yourself. You're no longer causing distance between yourself and the very abundant flow of life itself. You now begin to see purpose. You now begin to see momentum within everything. For you're allowing yourself to unfold as creation itself, breaking through fear, breaking through limitations. All it takes is your awareness of them, observance of yourself through them as you're experiencing whatever type of fractal perspective you're experiencing, you're perceiving experience of, you're perceiving experience through. Observe yourself, observe life, observe it all. Allow it to unfold with unconditional love for both yourself and all that there is. And see the illusion break. For the illusion is you. For the illusion is your constant choice of illusion. Of identifying yourself with your past stories. As I said, past being non-existent. There is only this now moment that exists. But because you're still identifying yourself with your body, your physical identity, your personality, your name, your stories, past experiences, and you're carrying them with you through life, in this now moment, you're simply constantly co-creating the same exact narrative, the same exact paradigm. Fear only being a filter. Shame only being a filter. That your biological vessel has experienced and has contained the information and data of, and now is identifying itself through it. But you, human, you are life, you are infinity, you are not only mere matter, you are that and more, you are that and everything. You understand that? You see how life is continuously sustaining you. You begin taking those beneficial risks for yourself. Those things you perceive as risks. Choosing yourself over choosing to sacrifice yourself. Finally choosing to choose yourself. Finally choosing to do something good for yourself, for your life. Finally choosing to allow yourself to express yourself freely. Finally choosing to put in the effort to provide in a pleasant life for yourself. no longer expecting anything, taking full accountability over your own creation of yourself and your experience, knowing that everything is supporting you at every single moment, every single moment. Everything is unfolding around you, every single thing. Now, I'm going to show you something. Better understand and integrate what I've just said. I'm going to draw you something. Now look, say this is life, right? Can you see? Life, void, nothing. But you're able to see it as something because this is our very own creation. Now, within this life, there is you. That's you, creation. Can you see? Creation itself. That's not human yet. That's simply creation. Now, this creation is crystallizing itself into human. Human. You see? Now, this human, this biological matter, atoms, particles, molecules have come together to create this tiny little speck. Now, this creation is ever evolving, is continuous, and it continuously wants to experience more of itself, of its infinite forms. So, what does this creation do? Through this biological matter, it creates a mind. It becomes biological matter with a mind. Mind. Boom. Now, this mind wants to experience more because it's infinite, constant creation, infinite, constant experience of itself. This mind now has filters. This mind now has infinite fractals of perception, of perspective, of potential. So it creates emotion. Emotion. Boom. This is one of my many theories, so I hope it makes sense to you. I hope it helps you, at least entertains you, if not. Now, this creation can now be in motion through everything that it has now become. It is now creation in motion, continuous motion. At the center of it all is you, experiencing yourself through matter, matter experiencing itself through mind, mind experiencing itself through emotion. Layers, infinite layers of perception. Within those very things, you have yet again infinite layers of perspective. Once you acknowledge that this is you, creation itself, matter, mind, emotion, you surpass it all. It seems as if you surpass it, but you're actually going within. Now, because you're actually going within, you're coming back to source, you're coming back to life. You become aware of your own awareness of it all. And you're able to see it from within, but from above at the same time. But this within is all that there is above. So you're able to observe all that there is, yourself included. Yourself and your own experience of life included. When you take autonomy, accountability over the fact that you are this tiny little speck within this vast nothingness. And every little tiny speck around you is exactly the same thing. This tiny little speck where it all began from, having the innate capacity of creation within this realm, this physical realm that it has created for itself to experience itself. You begin seeing how your matter, your mind, your emotions are not you. They are your tools. This is all your carriage within this realm through which you get to experience infinite potential around you. Everything else that it has created, for as long as you're identifying yourself with your mere emotions, your mind, your body, you're not aware of your innate power of creation, of that which you truly are, human, of that which you truly are, creation, creating. You take accountability over that and you surpass your identification with your matter, your mind, and your emotion, and you start using them for the very thing that you have created them to begin with, to experience your infinite probable potentials in this reality, in this beautiful realm of physical reality. You begin creating your life, manifestation itself. You begin understanding how past and future are experiencing themselves through you in this very now moment. Your past instincts and your future hopes influencing how you are conducting yourself in this very now moment. becoming aware of it all and beginning to create it consciously, co-creating it with all that there is. Baby, miracles. When I say miracles, lack, suffering, pain, gone. Gone, baby. You are now bliss. You are now flow. All that you are is bliss. And all that you're experiencing is bliss. You are the observer and creator of it. For as long as you're not in flow with all that there is, you never get to experience it. You only get to experience what you've created for yourself. Your mere matter. I hope this makes sense. If it doesn't, then hope you're entertained at least. If none of that happened for you, trust and believe that a great many things have happened if you're still watching right now. You'll thank me later. No need to thank me now. No need to thank me ever. Just go out there and live creation. Live, create authentically, freely, fearlessly. This is our playground. And we're playing an infinite game of bliss. You are genius. You are infinite creativity. You are infinite beauty, infinite positive abundance of anything that you choose. Choose, observe, perceive, create. Okay. If this was beneficial for you, like, share, subscribe. But most of all, go out there and live. See you in the next one.